F-student visa is used for academic course. The F2 visas are used by the dependents of F1 visa holders. Spouse and unmarried, minor children are said to be the dependents of the F1 visa holder. The F visa is classified into F1 and F2 visas. F1 visas are used by non-immigrant students for academic and language training courses.
F1 visas are intended to enable foreign students to study in the U.S. Students with F1 visas are generally allowed to work on the campus of the university at which they study for up to 20 hours a week. There are also 2 training programs that F1 students can get permission to work under. F1 students should always seek advice from the DSO, or Foreign Student Advisor, before seeking employment in the United States. Not all schools are authorized to issue the I-20 form. It is therefore necessary to find out in advance whether the targeted educational institution also has a service registration. Spouses and unmarried children under 21 years of age are eligible for a derived F2 visa for the same period as the principal applicant. If the children reach the American majority, they must change their non-immigrant status or leave the country, whereas working is prohibited. But if the stay abroad is longer than 5 months and is not related to the studies, the student status and therefore the F1 visa can be lost. It is also possible to enter the United States with an F1 visa 30 days before the start of your studies and to stay in the United States for a maximum of 60 days after graduation. During this so-called grace period, traveling in the U.S. is allowed. Visa validity is based on the principle of reciprocity to the country you belong to. For Indian passport holders, F1 student visas are generally valid for 5 years from the start date of your program. The F1 visa gives you the option to transfer to a university after you have completed your community vocational program. The F2 dependents must meet all the eligibility requirements and must provide evidence that they will be able to support themselves financially and will leave United States once the student's course concludes.